I really hope he plays Cable for Deadpool 2 or an X-Force movie, because he looks so... he'd just be the perfect Cable. Right, so Don't Breathe is basically about these three criminals who break into this guy's house. They rob things. We actually see them rob things quite earlier on. They're quite reckless. They're not very safe to what they're doing, if you know what I mean. They're not making sure all the prints have gone, stuff like that. They're just kind of throwing things around. So they're not great criminals. And they realise that this guy, he's blind, he's old, and they basically think it's a weak target. He's easy, he's a lot of money there. So in the middle of the night, they break into his house and they start robbing him. Now, he comes downstairs and he starts walking to one of the criminals, and the criminal has a gun and he's aiming at him and he's like, don't move or I'll shoot. The blind guy's acting all feeble and stuff, and then he grabs the gun, spins it around and shoots the guy, like straight, it shows you in slow motion him shooting. Then we've got this really cool part where they're kind of fixed on the spot, he's trying to hear them, and then they think that they're safe and the phone goes off, he just starts opening fire. That was really cool. So now we have our movie. They're stuck the entire film, really more or less, in this one house with this guy hunting them down. He's blind, so all of his other senses are kind of like advanced, so he can hear them, he can hear footsteps, he can hear breathing. Don't breathe. What I really liked about this film is it is classed as a horror, I guess, and I can sort of see why. I'd say it's more of a thriller, but yeah, I guess it was tagged as a horror. Mainly because of how there's not many jump scares. In fact, I think there's about 2 jump scares, and both of them are just from this dog. Now these jump scares, they don't really set a tone for the film. They just kind of like jump scares to throw you in there to get your attention. I didn't really care for them. I know people have a big problem with jump scares. They think that they're weak, they're cheap, they're rubbish. I don't care for them. I think it makes a film worse if it does that. But in this film, it was just there. It was a stupid decision, but nonetheless, it didn't really affect the film that much. It didn't change the film, so that was alright. Then, most of this film is just suspense. It is so suspenseful. There's times where you're not even breathing because you're watching, you're like, please, just don't breathe, he's going to be right there. And there's actually a really, really good shot where one guy's just walking down this corridor, and the other blind guy's just walking straight past him, and he just runs against the wall. It was really good in suspense because you really knew that this guy could hear everything in the house, and when they're talking loudly, you're like, shut up, he's right over there, he's gonna come. I really like the fact that anything could happen. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but literally anything could happen in this film, especially from the beginning part, although you did see it in the trailer. So, it was really good that way. This trailer did show quite a bit, so maybe stay away from the trailer if you know the premise, just so you don't spoil anything. But it was really good. All the actors did great in it. The suspense was really, really good in this film, especially like the scenes where there's one scene in particular where the lights go out and you can just see what this guy sees. They're all like really freaking out because they're all pitch black. That was a really cool scene. They're all scared. He's completely fine to him, but they're all scurrying around. They don't know where to go. And this guy keeps walking, and then literally out of nowhere he gets grabbed. That was cool. The only problem I really had with this film was the screenwriting was really good. Like the writing and the plot was great for this film most of the time, and it had an extreme of stupid writing. It went from really good to really bad to really good to really bad. It happened a lot. Some of the decisions they made with this film are so stupid, especially the fact that I don't know if it's just me, but there's a part where I know that his senses are meant to be better, but the alarms go off and he starts like freaking out. Why? He's not Daredevil. Daredevil doesn't even do that, I don't think. I can't remember him doing that. Why would he do that? It's just stupid. He's like dead cool. He can hunt people down with sound, and then like the alarms start going, he starts freaking out. That's the most cliched thing. This film has quite a few cliches, in all fairness. A lot of stupid decisions from the characters, I have to admit. There's a lot of stupid decisions. There's a twist in it. There's a lot of twists in this film. There's one twist in particular that it was good. I did like it when he was explaining about the thing in the basement. That was really good, because although it wasn't far-fetched, it could still happen. It was really creepy, the fact that he did it. And there was only one major problem with this film, and that is the beginning shot is near the end, and I hate it when films do this. Mostly because they did it in Avengers. It shows in the trailer Iron Man just falling and the Hulk catches him. And right at the end of the Avengers, Iron Man, nonetheless, is falling out of a portal, and everyone was like, "Oh, well, you were meant to be thinking, oh, what's going to happen?" And Hulk comes across you like, "Oh, well, look, that's the trailer part. Well, I knew he was going to survive." That sucked. And the beginning of this movie did the same, where he was just dragging this woman along the street, and you're like, right, so I haven't seen this in the film yet, so obviously he catches her and she survives. Yay, great. And that's great. Where are all the other characters? Oh, they must be dead. Don't start a film out with the ending. It never works. I can't think of one film where it starts with the ending and it's good, or at least okay. Don't do it. just don't do it. It doesn't work. So overall, this film was good. It was good. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad. It wasn't okay. It was a good film. Just with a few stupid writing decisions. Although the writing overall was really good. Performances were all great, especially from the guy. I can never remember his name, but he definitely needs to play Cable. He was the villain in Avatar. All of the characters did great. Stay away from the trailer, but overall, this film gets an A minus. It was quite a really good film actually. I really enjoyed it when I was watching it. It's just when you're thinking back and you're like, oh, they could have done that a bit better. They could have done that a bit better. But overall, it was a really good film, and yeah, I'd strongly recommend checking it out. So, did you like the review? What did you dislike about the review? Do you like the new setup type of thing instead of the slideshow things? I now have like the clips and also me talking. I thought that would be a better thing to do rather than just screenshot after screenshot, stuff like that. So yeah, please leave a comment down below, like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.